don't think we've started a stream on time all season, but we moved.
We're only a minute late. You know, it's not really an issue. I mean, I'm sure the lovely ladies and gentlemen at home will be, you know, forgiving enough to allow us to start a minute after the qualifying has started. Evan, do you not think?
Why is Pope on the mediums?
Well, he can
It's
do
a
what
two-stop.
the man could do what he likes. You know, it's
You're
up to him.
fighting for a championship.
Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to the Gavra Racing Premier Series. Welcome. So, yeah, we are here in the lovely Abu Dhabi, as we were yesterday for the freshmen. If you haven't already, you can check that out on the Twitch. It probably will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow? Probably tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, the Freshman League here yesterday, and both championships had already been wrapped up there. And Evan, a fun fact for you, this league is the only championship, it has the one championship left that has not been wrapped up out of all of the leagues, and it is the Constructors, the battle between Ferrari and AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri leading Ferrari by 7 points, but crucially, Beza has a qualifying penalty, Evan. So that is a big blow to the AlphaTauri team already. And yeah, welcome, I am joined by Evan, by the way. I should have said that beforehand, but Evan is here again.
Yes, I'm back this week. It's not too late this week. To some of your disappointment and to some of your delight, I'm back. Pope, he's on the mediums, but he's just involved. Well, he's nearly hit the pit wall.
Well, the interesting thing about this track is, Evan, and
now he's doing donuts, just in case you want to check that out.
Yeah, he did tell me that he was going to be doing donuts.
He did that in the weekend league as well.
Yeah,
so
he is. He
likes
did tell me
donuts.
he's going to be doing some donuts, because he said he won the championship, so he said he wants to do some donuts, apparently.
Yes, I'm sure Cryptek is not the happiest man in the world, considering they are fighting for.
Well,
it was a big risk. He would have hit the wall there, and he's nearly. I know, Jutsi Kev is not on the lap.
Yeah, well,
only 13 drivers today, so
the good thing is, give people. Carry on, sorry.
This is going to give people like Triple O and Gavra. I'm trying not to curse him. A good chance and a good opportunity here.
Yeah, well,
Robert Codfather in the. I imagine he's replacing Metboy.
Yes, Robert Codfather, my teammate. Shout out to Robert Codfather. What a teammate he is for the Haas and the freshman.
Shout out to Robert Codfather.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Codfather. Anyway, but yeah, the battle between the two championship rivals, Cryptek and Nati, Pope and Beza. Beza with that qualifying penalty. Jetsi. Evan, this man was absolutely on form last week.
He really
you didn't. I don't think you saw. I don't know if you saw it in Brazil. I
didn't actually see the Brazil race. I was sick, but I know the races beforehand. He was absolutely flying.
Yeah, he is. He was flying. He got pole and was on to win the race before he shredded his tyres and got a puncture on the mediums and lost the race. He lost the race to Aston F1, who is Academy League's second place driver and now drives in the Super League. He was replacing for that race, and yeah, so what happened down in
guys this season have been really good because
definitely. Rick Holt joining us in the chat. Actually, speaking of Academy drivers, we've got Piero in here as well. Welcome, and we've got plenty of people in today. Hello everyone.
Yes,
welcome.
Hello, Guillotine as well. He said he can't be here tonight. That's understandable, as sure.
Guillotine here.
And hello to Daza as well. Good evening, my friend.
Yeah, welcome. So this is the only championship that needs to be wrapped up. It is the Constructors' Championship between AlphaTauri and Ferrari. So make sure you join us for that one. The Drivers' Championship has been wrapped up. It is Nati, who was the Premier Series champion. He won it out last week in Brazil. And if we have a look now at some of the drivers on a lap, Oriol starting his lap here. The McLarens fighting for what could be third in the championship. I believe they're in a comfortable third at the moment, but yeah, these guys have also, Oriol and Jetsi, both been in brilliant form as well. Absolute 11 and Jutskev joining us from the freshmen. They've been in here for quite a long time as well. A couple of replacements as we can see here, and yeah, it's good to see that we've got people here, and yeah, it's usually the end of the season. People do start to leave, but it would be great to see if everyone could just hold it out to the end of the season. Nati invalidating his lap,
was about to do donuts, but no, he's just completely missed the corner and hit the pit wall. But,
sorry, Piero, sorry, Piero, I didn't put the tyres on. Yeah, so Evan, what I was going to say before was when you were saying about Pope on the set of mediums. This track is an interesting one because it recommends a soft, medium, medium if you qualify on the softs, okay? A 2-stop.
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you this from what I've heard and from my experiences. I believe the medium to hard is possible, okay? I believe the 1-stop is possible, medium to hard. However, it possibly will be slower, but you get a 1-stop out of it, right? It's a bit like Brazil last week. It's just very confusing. The other option is a very, very tricky soft to hard strategy, which under tyre wear is possible. However, yeah, it just like Mexico last week as well. It is very tricky. It is a tricky one. Not last week, the week before. However, when I was racing yesterday, and I'll tell you this from my personal experience, I was even on the wheel, right? My tyres got to 40% on the mediums, and I lost all forms of grip. Like, my car was like, it was like it was driving on ice at this point. Like, it was, so I had real trouble keeping the car under control, under 40% mediums. Like, that's how bad the tyre wear is around this track. It's a weird track. It's like the tyre wear actually isn't bad, but the grip level just suddenly drops off.
Yes, that is the key thing here, and I know from also personal experiences, a quali lap on the softs does not do your softs well, so there is no way you can do a soft hard. It is a confirmed 2-stop if you go on the softs.
I was quite fortunate yesterday to have a lobby restart, so I got fresh tyres in the end, which was good. But
that's just a neat.
I still had to make a soft medium work because the soft hard just wasn't possible. Just so much grip. Yeah,
and
good evening.
Thank you to somebody for subscribing for 3
months.
It's
Jutsi Kev. Subscribed to Tier 1 for 3 months.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Jutsi Kev. Let's have a look here who's on a lap. Absolute 11 starting his lap here. The only
actually,
one
hold on 1 second. I just want to...
What's up?
RC8 has commented. He said 7 laps on soft, 11 on medium, and 16 more or less on hard. So that is about the thing. And it was actually Jutsi Kev's brother who subscribed.
Okay, I see.
So
yeah, I think
sorry, 11 on soft and 17.
I think personally, it's just a 2-stop around here.
Oh, yeah, it's just easiest because you'll get a good qualifying
Yeah,
as
well. I personally, I also didn't want to start midfield in the freshman because it can get a little bit hairy down there.
It can get a little bit
shaky, it can get
yes.
a little bit crazy in the midfield pack of the freshman. Let's ride on board with Absolute 11 here. Evan, he's not on a lap at the moment. He's just swerving. And let's have a look at Oriole here. Through turn 1, goes on the curb actually, almost loses the car on the exit curb as he comes flying through the first sector. And I gotta say, Evan, the first sector probably the best part of this track, because this track is not a favourite among most drivers.
No, it's certainly not. It's quite nice for league racing, I have to say, but in
real life though, it's a bit trash.
It's
very trash actually. It's very
dreadful. We did see in the previous races around here, in the freshman and in the weekend league, it was quite interesting, some great racing. There was a beautiful overtake by an unknown Irishman on X90G around the outside that I 100% them name dropping.
His own overtake in his goddamn commentary.
Just think about how much times you have mentioned you doing well in the freshman league.
That's very true, actually, to be fair. I'll let you off with that one. I'll let you off with that one.
I raced in one race, although let's not talk about me bottling a possible podium in race 1. Oriole now into the chicane. This is a tricky bit, don't want to invalidate here.
You do so.
That's shockingly slow, I'm sorry.
Your microphone's really close to your mouth. You sound like one of those deep monotone announcers, like it's...
like in baseball or something.
Yeah, it's...
Oriole and playing
please move it slightly further away. Pope has gone fastest through the middle sector, Evans, so to keep an eye on him. Remember that battle between AlphaTauri and Ferrari. And, as you're saying, that chicane very tricky. You can actually run a full wheel over the final of the orange curb through that chicane, and the left-hander after the chicane. You can run a full front left-hand wheel over that curb, and you won't invalidate. And on the left-hander afterwards as well, you can run a full left-hand wheel over the curb as well on the inside.
Here comes Pope. What lap can he set? P2, very nice. And that's on the set of mediums.
Good lap from Pope on the mediums.
Softs. That'll be very nice. And
seems to be a big mix-up in strategy. It's gonna be a good race. There's a huge mix-up in strategy here, mediums and softs. Let's ride on board with the championship winner as he comes through just the start now of Sector 2 through the hairpin. Wants to get a nice wide entry, cut back on the exit for the straight line speed is what gets you so much time on this track. Down
Jetsy is second on pole.
Yeah, second for Jetsy on the soft tyres though, as Natty coming down into the tricky hairpin, gets the left front, locks the left hand up a little bit there, runs a little bit wide, but gets it nice and calm on the exit. Now he comes down towards the chicane here, and the good thing about this, Evan, is you can run all the way over on this curb on this right-hand side. You don't get a penalty, and he's locked up, and he's had to back out of that lap. As I was just about to show you what happens through that section, but he completely mucked it up. Who's coming through there? I believe that is Pope. As you can see, he's also screwed it up. There's a Mercedes coming through there. I believe it's Black Country. So, he's on an out lap, however. But yeah, now he'll be coming around for his lap once again.
Jutsi has gone second.
Jutsi Kev
on the set of softs. So the gap between now Pope and Jetsy is now 7/10 of a second.
Oh, now he's coming into the pits, interestingly. But
Cryptek is a 10th up heading into this chicane section. Let's hope the second Ferrari. Oh, that was purple for a slight moment. It looks like might have been a graphical glitch.
Cryptek not using as much as the track limit as you could think there. Good fun fact, Evan. See that curb on that right-hand side there that he just went over?
Yes.
You can put... Surprisingly, this track is one of the most inconsistent in its limits, right? So
you
can put your whole car on that curb. So you can put you can put your left-hand side, you can put your left-hand wheels over the white line, and in quali, it won't give you a penalty. It won't invalidate your lap, but in the race, it does.
Yes, and Toussaint's definitely taking note of that. If he's watching, he's going to tell the Ferrari drivers that. But
I know, but this track has probably some of the most inconsistent limits I've seen. It's quite bad, to be fair. But here comes Black Country, down towards the first heavy braking zone, through the first straight, braking just around the 100-meter board, around 120, getting the car hooked in as best he can, having to just really rotate it round there. Brake earlier to get a better exit through there is what I've been doing, but some drivers like to go really late into there, so just depends on what you want to do. As he comes over there, using all of that curb, as I was saying before, and he's locked up a little bit, it's going to force him wide. He's had a big slapper there as he's going to come through here, right over the top of that curb, hooks it in quite tightly there, actually. Is Alex going to mark as retired? I don't think he can improve on his time, it looks like. As... let's have a look. Pope finished the race second on Gavra League for the second time in a row. It's very true. Yeah, Pope will finish second in a league for the second time in Gavra because he finished. Yeah, in his second league for the second time because he finished second in the academy last season. And Black Country to the line goes.
What a great lap from Black Country.
Yeah, 35.9 for Black Country. It's only 9/10 off of Pope actually, so it's not bad there from the man in the Mercedes. Let's have a look here and see who else is on a lap. I believe Natty is on an out lap at the moment. I think the boss man is right behind him, also on an invalidated lap. Cryptek is going to be coming. Yeah, Cryptek is going to be coming in. Absolute 11 is on a flying lap though. He's about to come through the final two corners, turn 20 and then turn 21, as he comes round the final corner here and crosses the line, goes third.
Good lap.
And yeah, it is a good lap from Absolute 11. Fun fact, Evan, this track actually has more corners than Monaco.
Well, obviously, it's 21 corners. Is there a track that
well,
has
Monaco
more
only has. I don't know. Does anyone know if there's a track that has
21 corners?
More than 21 corners? Oh, thanks, Paul. Thanks, Dutchy. Wait, what?
I'd say the only contender is Vietnam, but I don't know how many corners that has because it's a new track, so we don't really know.
Thanks, Dutchy. I was just telling the people what I know, mate. Cheers for that. Real confidence booster you are.
Dutchy can be a real moaner sometimes. That's true.
Real meanie is what he could be.
But it looks like Natty is now on the lap. He's gone out on the same set of mediums again. So
I think Natty's trying to go for the. I think he's trying to go for the medium hard, from what it looks like.
Yeah. Saint has now joined the lobby.
He's had a massive lock-up into the first heavy braking zone again. But yeah, let's have a look now. Jutsi Kev, he's coming around here through just starting the second sectors. He comes through the hairpin now down the main straight, and going to open up the DRS nicely there. As Natty now...
Natty through the chicane. Very nice.
Natty now coming down towards... through the triple right-hander, sorry. Very difficult not to lock up here, and he does so very nicely. Now under the hotel, through turns 19 and 20. Now down towards...
18 and 19.
Well,
this
wait, hang on.
20.
Oh, yes, sorry, I'm just an idiot. As, 18 and 19 through 20, and then through 21. Down to the final corner. Keeps the rear under control. Only goes 7th. So at the moment he's behind Pope, but Cryptek ahead of Pope.
Absolute has been the lap. He's stayed in the pits.
Yeah.
Jutsi Kev is a 10th up, which would not be enough for pole position. So it looks like Jesse's not even going to have to finish this lap.
Pierre, it is the last F1 race tomorrow. Hopefully we can finish. Definitely hope we can finish really, really well. But interesting though here, Evan. Cryptek ahead of Pope. Natty not ahead of Pope, but Natty on
validated Jutsi Kev on the last
Natty
corner.
on Pope on the medium 1 stop. Cryptek on the soft 2 stops. So.
And Jetsi can't improve, but he is our pole sitter.
He is.
I think that has to be the biggest gap we've had all season from first to last. Normally it's not that big.
I think it is, but I think just the mix-up and strategy. I think the mix-up and strategy really doing it. Yeah, the mix-up and strategy really doing it. So it's Jetsi on pole, Jutsi Kev second, Absolute 11th third. Then it's Cryptek in 4th, Pope in 5th, Black Country in 6th, Natty in 7th, Oriel in 8th, Triple O in 9th. Gavra in 10th, Alex Gunnermack in 11th, Robert Codfather in 12th, and Beza had the LLP3, so he will start from the back of the grid.
This is going to be a really interesting race in terms of the Constructors' Championship, because Cryptek has made a great performance. He's in 4th. But Cryptek isn't known for his consistency.
RCA makes a really good point here, actually, Evan. He says, good season from ex-Academy drivers. Mares 6th in Super, Pope 2nd/3rd on Premier, and then RCA Antonio's 2nd and 4th in the Freshmen. So it is really good performances from ex-Academy drivers. Just shows what the Academy does, eh?
Yeah, it really does.
It does, but...
I wonder where we can...
Yeah, Pierre, I hope Jetsi doesn't get a puncture as well, but Jetsi just seemed to just light up his tyres last time, just absolutely shredded them.
What strategy did he go for in Brazil?
He did the
soft medium?
He did the soft medium, yeah. But
he's obviously just terrible.
He did a soft medium, and Cryptek also did a soft medium. He didn't get puncture. Metboy did a soft medium. I was saying this last week. I was saying this last week though, Evan. That it was the people on the controller suffered more than people on the wheel, because Cryptek was on the wheel. He had only
Did Cryptek win?
No, he didn't. But he was on the wheel. I already said Aston F1 won, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, you did.
So Cryptek was on the wheel. He had 60% tire wear. Yeah, like his tire wear was on like 60s, and then it was like 60s, low 70s, and then Jetsi and Metboy, who both got penalties. Both got punctures. Both had their tire wear was both in the 80s. So was Guillotine. Guillotine had 80% tire wear, but he didn't get a puncture.
Jetsi was probably pushing like a madman.
Well, he was. He opened up like a 5-second gap or something over Aston. It was it was like a 6-second gap or something over Aston. Like, and it kept on growing, and then he got a puncture, and then it was like.
But that is the thing.
It was pretty much a Glock moment, but it was a puncture, not because he was on the wet tires.
It was the true Glock corner.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Days, Jetsi's had a huge crash on the formation lap.
Jetsi, how did you manage that one, mate?
Jesus.
Well, his tires are definitely not going to be in the right condition, so...
This could be... Gotta say, Evan, this could be a really good result for the Mercedes team, both qualifying in points positions. Black Country up in 6th, Gavra in 10th. Would be really... We haven't seen a double Mercedes points finish in a while, so let's find out what is going to happen here.
Black Country Mush and Cryptek are the two drivers who have improved the most over
They
this
have.
season.
I can agree. These two really improving a lot. I think Cryptek especially definitely improving a lot over. I think Jetsy as well. Jetsy towards the back end of the season has been really, really good.
He has been really consistent apart from the formation lap here. And he's just hit rubber.
Bit of a crash, but
no damage. No about Jetsy.
Yeah, no damage on the formation lap, but
cold tires, however. Although Jetsy might have hot tires from that spin.
He might do, yeah, but at least they'll cool down on the grid as he'll be sat there waiting for everyone else to come round. But this track in the game provides decent enough racing. In real life, however, provides some of the worst racing I think I've ever seen. And let's see.
I was actually bored with the race, and I'm normally not, but I love the way Jutsi Kev is running a yellow and black helmet in a racing point, just like Nico Hulkenberg did back in Germany.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's coincidence or master plan, but
it might be anything at this point. Piero's saying last championship on the line this season.
It's very wide. Oh, Natty has.
Okay, I'll wait to finish my sentence.
Just commentating on the action. That's what
I know. Anyway, Piero said last championship on the line this season. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. I hope it is as well.
Will.
It should be.
I'll be keeping live updates throughout the race because
Good. Yeah, you're my update man. Here we go then.
I am.
Drivers lining up on the grid. Are you ready? I'm staring at a building at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm now staring at a car park.
Yeah.
Here we go. As the lights are counting down here, and they are going to go straight away, and it's lights down, and away they go. And there's the strategy at the bottom for you guys. But what a start from Jutsikev. Jetsy's had an awful start. He's already been overtaken by 1-2, and it's going to be three drivers. As him and Cryptek has had contact, and it's the Ferrari up into third place already. What a good start for them in the Constructors' Championship. Pope and Jetsy now having going battle. Natty's right behind Pope, and Natty can try and get around Pope as best he can, as Pope's going to send it down the inside here into the chicane. Natty's going to try and hold on the inside. Yeah, Oriol and Triple O having some contact. Oriol running wide, and now they're going to go wheel to wheel through the hairpin. It's now they're going to get ready to go down the straight. Beza having a little babal here with Gavra. He's going to go wheel to wheel with him now as they go down the straight. No DRS at the moment for these guys, but they will have ERS. Will Pope look for the move on Jetsy? Isn't going to go for... Oh, no, he does send it, but doesn't go for it there. Beza going to go down the inside of the boss man. Can he get it done? As he's going to go try and go round the outside. That's a really good overtake from the AlphaTauri driver, and now he's going to make some places for his team, and he's back into the points. Crucial points for the AlphaTauri team, but at the moment I still think Ferrari are outscoring them. Ferrari are 7 points behind in the Constructors, but it's a long way to go in this. Yeah, Beza does know it. He is a man on the mission. Oh, he's that contact with Oriol. Oriol's got bad damage. Wait, no, it's that Beza with damage. Who was that with damage?
It was Oriol. Oh, somebody in the wall. It is Robert Codfather.
Robert Codfather, he was on the grass.
Oriol has had possibly the worst start I've ever seen.
Oh no, Oriol hasn't got any damage.
So I saw Black Country Mush, Triple O, and Beza, and has no damage.
I didn't see any. I saw damage come off of someone, but
so did I. Was it?
Yeah, that was weird. But Pierre's saying Jetsy having a Bottas start. I can agree. Bottas is just. Yeah, I would use words to describe it, but I can't for streaming reasons. It's Absolute 11 and Jutsikev leading the way. The two freshman drivers, both teammates in the freshmen, both of them opponents in the Premier Series here, as Jetsy going to be all over the back of Cryptek, as Cryptek starting on the mediums and Jetsy starting on the soft. So both Ferrari boys going for the one stop, and also both of the
Black Country Mush past Natty. Natty's got very hairy on the exit.
Yeah, Natty, I think he just had a bit of a spin on the exit of the hairpin, but Evan, both AlphaTauris, both Ferraris going for the medium hard one stop, it looks like.
Yes, they are. That seems to be the better strategy. Although I could have sworn Cryptek qualified on the softs, but okay. Maybe my mind is failing me.
I thought he did as well, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't set the time. Maybe he just came out on a lap. I don't know.
Natty having a really awful time. It's like he made a mistake.
Here comes Jetsy looking for a move, maybe on Cryptek. Gave me the worst camera angle ever for that, but Cryptek staying ahead for now. Pope going to follow up behind them. Natty now behind Black Country. Needs to see if he can find a way past. Black Country with a good start. Stays in 6th place at the moment for the Mercedes team. And he is also on the medium to hard 1-stop. So, let's see what happens. Is Gavra getting past Triple O. And the boss man up into 9th place. And let's see. Hopefully he'll be able to end off the season well. Alex going to Mac running wide. And he's had to slide in behind, but Gavra will be looking to finish the season nice and strongly for the Mercedes team. And Jetsy is all over the back of Cryptek here, and when DRS comes into play, Evan, it could start to get... Wait, is Bezza going to go for a move on Natty?
Surely not.
I think he is. He's going to go down the inside through turn 1. The battle for the constructors, and Natty's just had an awful start on these mediums, and the championship... The man who's won the championship is all the way down in 8th place. There's Jetsy going past Cryptek, and it's gone from bad to worse for the Ferrari team as Pope is right up behind him now as well.
Yes, Jetsy looks to have kicked the tyres into action now, but now he needs to do something. He needs to do something quick. He doesn't seem to like the Savvy Derby track from previous races, but I'm sure he will push on.
Here comes Pope now looking for the move. He's going to dart to the outside. As he's going to go down the inside here, and that is Pope around Cryptek, and it's gone from bad to worse for Ferrari, and it just gets worse and worse for them. Natty is really struggling on these. Oh, absolute 11 on Jutsikev. Here he goes down the inside, and in the end he gets the move done, and he is up into 1st position. Someone's had a spin at the back. There's a McLaren round, and it's Oriole, and he's got bad damage.
I don't know what's happened there. His Pope running very wide.
Look at Jetsy now. It's all on over the back of these front 2 already, and now Pope is right up behind them as well. And what a battle we've got on our hands here. As Cryptek is going to try and stay with them as well on these mediums, but these soft runners will try and pull away as best they can. Black Country, these Ferrari boys are really struggling on these mediums because Black Country is right behind him now, as he could be looking for the overtake. As I don't know what's happened to these Ferrari. I don't know what's happened to these Ferrari drivers, but just seem to be struggling so much on these medium tyres. Pierre in the chat saying, wake up Ferrari, indeed. They need to start getting a move on. Because Natty's dropped 2 seconds behind Bezza.
Yes, here comes Jetsy.
Someone's had a... I think Triple O has crashed into the pit entry. And it's picked up a 5-second time penalty for speeding.
And Bezza's composed Black Country mush now. Bezza is a man on a mission here today.
Bezza flying here on this track. Had to start from the back because of his penalty.
The current championship points is 20 to Terry. And then it's 20, sorry. Hold on, let me try redo that sentence when my brain starts working.
Okay, right. Bezza, right up behind Cryptek now. Ooh, he almost lost the rear. So I mean, Ferrari need to outscore AlphaTauri by 8 points at the moment. It's not happening. Here goes Jutsikev to the inside, and he gets the move done on Absolute 11. Jetsy running a little bit wide, but Absolute 11 all over the back of Jutsikev. These two battling it out here for 1st and 2nd. Jetsy going to get involved as well. So will Pope, and this may allow Cryptek to just catch up a little bit on those mediums. These Ferrari guys really struggling on these mediums at the moment.
Yeah, they haven't lit the tyres up at all. The softs look to be the better runners at this moment in time, but of course that will fade. Although Pope is keeping up with these front 4, which should be really, really crucial for the end race.
Yeah, Pope will be looking to win this race, and if he can, outscore the Ferrari guys. And yeah, even if they don't even outscore them, even if they just don't drop 7 points, they will win the constructors. And Natty and Black Country now is having a little bit of a battle there. As Black Country into the pits. Has he got damage?
I'm unsure.
There is. He's coming for a wing change. Interestingly, he's gone onto the hards. He didn't look like he had any end plate damage, unless it was just damage we couldn't see.
He did take a spin or something when Bezza got past him, as he did drop a lot to the back of Bezza. So I could train for a wing change, although I can't imagine we're going to go safety car free just by the looks of things.
We'll have to see what happens as Bezza now go looking for the move on Cryptek. He's got the DRS. Cryptek, will he go defensive? As just having a look here, Bezza going to stick behind him. Pope getting the move down the inside of Jetsy. He almost went into the back of Absolute 11. I think he did. I think he made contact with Absolute 11 and Pope losing the position. No damage there, but Cryptek having to try and see if he can find a way past Bezza now as he's right up behind him. I think Bezza's actually made a mistake because here comes Cryptek now looking for the move. Can he get it done? He's got DRS on Bezza, but Bezza having DRS on Pope ahead and just can't get the move done. Natty has dropped 4.7 seconds back behind this front pack. What on earth has happened to the Ferrari team?
They're having a terrible time as the Ferrari team. They need to do something quickly. They need to
activate that Ferrari master plan. I mean, they are.
It's worked so many times this season, and it's not working when it needs to.
Yeah, they just don't seem to be. Don't seem to be getting into this swing of things at the moment. But the battle here for first position, we've got 5 cars battling now for first. What a race this is going to be between these guys. As here we go now, Jutski leading this pack, followed by Absolute 11, then Jetsy, then Pope, then Bezza, outscoring the Ferrari team, and that is what they needed to do to get the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah.
Piero makes a very good point. He says, first time this season that Ferrari looks like the real Ferrari 2020 Ferrari. It's kind of true, to be fair, I can't lie.
That's very true, although if you're talking about Sebastian Vettel's 7th place, I think you might be a little bit disappointed. As both Mercedes picking up a penalty and Bezza and Pope driver swap. I'm just letting Bezza through. Bezza's clearly the quicker man on the circuit.
Very nice camera angle here of the suspension of the Ferrari, but we don't need to look at that because here goes Absolute 11 down the inside, and he then gets the move done for first place on Jutsikev, and I can imagine this is going to be quite a lot for quite a lot here.
Here comes Jutsikev.
Here comes Jutsikev back, looking for the move. What a brilliant camera angle. This is Codemasters. Thank you. That's better than the last one you gave me. It's Jutsikev down the inside, and he in the end gets the move done, but all the positions behind stay the same.
It's very close between the top 5. The 2 AlphaTauris catching up to these 3 and staying with them on the mediums, which is going to be extremely crucial because these guys have to make a second stop at Absolute 11. Taking an obscure line through the corner, Jutsikev's nearly into the wall, but he's kept it in Absolute 11. Right at the back, Jetsy's gone for it.
Oh, Jetsy looking for a move. Oh, he almost had contact with Absolute 11. He sent it. Absolute 11's made contact. Oh, he's coming to the pits. Is there contact or is that a pit stop?
I think it's just a pit stop.
I think someone. Oh, Bezza's lost end plate. Bezza's got front left end plate damage.
I believe he might have hit his teammate. Because
I think he did, but Absolute 11 onto the medium. So here comes in that medium 2 stop. He has just let Pope through. Pope just going to be a lot quicker. It's now Cryptek is actually on the back of Bezza now, and this could change up this championship fight. Bezza picking up wing damage, and he will probably come into the pits at some point and try and fix that.
He kind of has to. He's losing a lot of time to Cryptek. Cryptek might take the position off him here. As currently AlphaTauri have a 15-point advantage in the Constructors' Championship. Cryptek's going to look to change. It looks like he's found a little bit of pace, and Bezza's braking a lot later than Pope. That could have been the cause of this wing damage. He's really struggling here, Tiger. He's really struggling.
Who, Bezza?
Yes, he's really struggling. Very slow through the corners.
Yeah, the wing damage really rough around here. I got a bit of wing damage on lap 1 when I had some contact with toenails, but the wing damage just awful around here. Just lose so much time, especially with there being 21 corners, Evan. You really do not want to be going through all 21 of those corners with wing damage. Just McLaren running wide there of Jetsy as just losing his bearings a little bit through the hotel section, but stays behind Jutsikev. Jetsy on the soft, so is Jutsikev. Will we see these guys come to the pits yet? They don't. Jetsy does, though, as almost hits the wall. Doesn't want to do that, as Pope will now take second place. Does Bezza come into the pits? He doesn't. Yeah, Natty is disconnected. And I believe also, Evan, I was just asking the head of Ferrari and the Ferrari engineer, Mr. Tucson 0208, why Natty's running so slowly. Apparently, the game has deleted his setup, so he's running with no setup in this race, which is why he's dropped so far back.
Codemasters. Natty's back. This could kick his setup into play, we hope.
Could do. I don't think he'd be.
I'm sure he'll be changing his downforce.
Yeah, I think he can. He can change the downforce in the pit stop. Here goes Pope now down the inside here for the AlphaTauri. And he is up into the lead. Cryptek down the inside from Beza, and he was looking for the move. And in the end, he does get that move done. And Beza's going to have DRS. Cryptek are going to have to go defensive. But the AlphaTauri, with the wing damage, goes flying past him as Pope keeping first position. This is looking very good for the AlphaTauri team at the moment. Beza just going to stay out as long as he can on those mediums with that wing damage, and he's got a battle with Cryptek. Cryptek needs to get in front of him, Evan, through this final sector to try and gain a gap on him for the next DRS zone, because he will be struggling with that wing damage through the corners as Jetsy getting past the Renault of Alex Gunnermack, and next up he's got the boss man Gavra to go past, who's also started on the medium tyres.
Gavra's running very smoothly, and Jetsy's in the wall. He's in the wall.
Jetsy's had a big crash into the wall.
Jetsy, no, that is.
What did he try to do?
He tried to go up the inside of Gavra in the right hand. He kind of went. He didn't stick in behind him and went for the right. And he's hit the wall. It's really a mistake you'd see on an academy driver in their first ever race.
Oh, he's got end plate damage. He's gonna have to come back into the pits again.
Oh. That is awful.
So
Jutsy Kev in the pits.
Jutsy Kev into the pits. And now, Evan, we saw Jutsy Kev yesterday. He did a soft to hard yesterday, and he made it work. Now, can he do it again? Can he do it again this time? He's only got to go 19 laps on those hards. Is it feasibly possible? I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. Either that, or he will come. Either that, or he become
in the wall.
Oh, he is. No, he hasn't got no damage. No, it's fine. No damage to him though. Is Black Country going to come up behind him? But
I don't have a clue what's happened. To be honest, there.
Will Jutsy Kev come back in at the end for a set of softs? I'm not sure. It depends if there's a safety car or not. Black Country going to go down the inside of the Renault of Alex Gunnermack, gets the move done. Both Mercedes back up into the points, and
as
from there, that's lovely.
Cryptek has fallen off to the back of Beza. So really Beza is just quick today, even with that front wing damage, although I don't know if he'll get that changed in his pit stop.
He might try and do that. I mean, that's probably preferably what he'd want to do. But the problem is at the moment, Natty's dropped really far behind with no setup. Cryptek is in a position near to having to just fight with Beza, but Pope is just going to run away with it. So it's not looking great for the Ferrari team at the moment.
Yeah, and bad news for all the Ferrari fans. It is 17 points now. As she's saying he was enjoying the silence from you. That's very mean.
He is mean, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm going to hope that was a partial compliment on my side, which I will happily take. As Beza has a 3-second penalty, so that is a key thing to remember. Because that will be served at the end of the race. Oh, he's 6 seconds.
Who, Beza?
Yes, he's 6 seconds of penalties. Actually, quick penalty update. We may as well do this now while the action has died down a bit. 6 for Beza, 3 for Absolute 11, 3 for Black Country, 6 for Gavra, 3 for Alex Gunnermack, 9 for Oreo, 3 for Jetsy, and 11 for Triple O. So I don't know what Triple O is doing.
I don't know what the Triple O is doing either, to be fair. Oh, he's got past. I believe that's Alex Gunnermack.
Yeah, in the pits.
Yeah, he has gone into the pits. Sorry, I had the penalties up, so I couldn't see
for the second time.
Yeah, so Jetsy now going past Gavra has knocked the boss man out of his points, and he's actually now battling with his teammate, goes Jetsy. And
yeah, I think Oriole's just going to let him through.
Yeah, Oriole just letting Jetsy through, and a bit of team orders there from those guys. Absolute 11's on the back of Natty here, as he on that medium 2 stop has already caught up to the back of Natty.
Yeah, it's not been great for Natty here. It's just really hasn't.
I feel like, though, Natty now should come into the pits, go on to the set of hards. Oh, Cryptek's coming for a set of mediums. Is that the... Oh, he's coming for a... He's got wing damage.
Oh,
did he get that off of Beza, or has he got that at the beginning of the race?
If he's got at the beginning of the race, that would explain his
personally, I
pace.
feel like the sensible idea for Natty now would be to come into the pits and adjust his wing angle, and then just go for the two. Yeah, just go for the two stop. That's what I personally think he should do.
That's Absolute 11's trying it around the outside. Oh, he's got a switchback. That is a beautiful move from Absolute 11. Well done, Absolute 11. That is beautiful, but Natty has a lot better straight line speed by the looks of it.
Yeah, because he's got that lower. He's not running the as much. He won't be running as much wing as these other guys.
Yeah, so at least does have that little bit of
setup.
advantage on the straight.
He will do, yeah. But this track, Evan, remember 21 corners, so I don't really know how much of an advantage that would give him. But personally, what I'd be doing if I was too sane, I would turn around and go, right, Natty, come into the pits, adjust that wing. Get some good wing angle in there, and then we'll put you on a two-stop, and then you can try and see if you can take the fight to these AlphaTauri boys at the end of the race. Because interestingly, Critex come in off of the mediums to go back onto another set of mediums, so he's actually going for the two-stop.
I still swear he was on the soft at the start of the race.
No, he was on the medium tyre.
Yeah, I know he was, but I could have
sworn. Yeah, I swear he qualified on the mediums as well, on the softs as well, actually.
Yeah, he's going to leave Codemasters to it, as
let's see.
Yeah, Piero saying, I don't see how Ferrari can win this. I don't either.
I really don't see even how Ferrari can win this, but we'll find out. Anything can happen in this bit of a lull of a race.
I appreciate that very much.
Thank you. I want to make it more exciting.
Yeah, we need it a bit more exciting, don't we?
We need some exciting content.
Fastest lap for Jetsy. That's the second in a row. Man is quick in the McLaren.
He is very
Although
quick.
He did mess up this race a little bit with that amateur hour moment.
He's fine.
Gavra is running steadily in the points.
Yes. Well, it'd be a good.
I'm not going to curse it.
I'll tell you something. It'll be a good result for the Merc team. Oh, you almost cursed it.
Oh, I was very close to losing my job there. Thank you, Mercedes traction control, for kicking in there.
Well, to be fair, even if you put the right hand side of the car on that curb, you do lose it. It's very easy.
Yeah,
to do
you do.
So.
It's very easy to do.
I almost did yesterday as well. To be fair, but
the two Red Bulls are going to have a little bit of a battle here.
As I was saying though, it is good to see both Mercedes in the points. They haven't been in the points much. Here we go. We're going to see Robert Codfather, my teammate. He's going to look for a move. This is a moment in itself in this race. Robert Codfather.
Why is Triple O
down
pressing
the
his
inside, and he is going to get the move done. Oh, what a line there, Robert, mate. Picks up a 3-second time penalty. Getting that traction beautifully there as he comes out of the corner.
Was that 60 kilometers an hour through that corner?
I think Robert Codfather was around about 30 kilometers an hour through that corner. Robert, that's brilliant, mate. The lines, the beautiful, mate, beautiful lines. Loving that. Now onto the hards. So was that the one stop for him? He probably would have changed. That will be the wing. Hopefully, he's changed his wing angle now to make.
He has changed the wing angle.
It won't be perfect, Devon, but at least it will be something for him to try and get back into this race.
And he's been passed by Jetsy and Black Country Bush, who've both made their stops. Although he's right in the back of Jetsy, he's going to get past.
Will he look for a move? And he isn't going to go forward there on the McLaren boy at the moment. This is time now. Can Natty push? With coming into the pit stop, fresh hards and potential wing angle change, but let's see what he's able to do as DRS now open, as Jetsy actually going to look for the move on Black Countries. He's going to go round the outside nice and easily, and indeed gets the move done. But I've got to say, what battle in there from Robert Codfather and Triple O, just absolutely just superb.
Yes, it's real.
Flawless.
Amazing.
Here comes Natty. Natty now on the back of Black Country. Will he look for the move? Natty now going to go down the inside, cuts across the track nicely there. And there is one position back for Natty. Is it time to redeem himself and put the Ferrari in the championship fight as it has been all season? Let's see what's going to happen here.
Should I depress the Ferrari fans and tell them the current championship update?
You can do after We actually don't do it yet because we've just had Pope come into the pits for a set of hard
we did.
tyres. So Pope.
Where's he going to come out in relation to Natty? This is the big
Let's
thing.
have a look. So
Very slow. He's nearly hit the wall.
he nearly has. Has he hit the wall? No, he hasn't.
Nearly.
But
Cryptek's
almost going to get. Cryptek almost got the jump on him, but in fact, actually, Pope on the hard tyres, Cryptek on the mediums. Natty's got to make up some time here. He hasn't got. He's definitely got to make up some time, but it looks like Evan, he's running a little bit quicker than he was before.
He is.
And,
he definitely is.
At the moment, he is actually. Is he gaining on Jetsy? I have no idea.
Absolutely 11 a second behind Beza, so Battling could lose Beza some time here. Although what I can imagine, Beza will be boxing this lap anyways.
Yeah, Piero said it should be close between Beza and Cryptek. Remember, Beza has that wing damage, so if Beza comes in.
Gets it changed.
He might get that changed. That'll drop him quite far down the order. Now, he has also got 6 seconds of penalties.
Pope was stopped in the pit exit. I mean, nearly fully stopped, and he's still coming out ahead of Cryptek, so it will really depend. But, yeah, it's really going to be to see if Beza will pit. I think he has to. Absolute 11 is getting way too much time on him, and Battling is just going to hurt their chances for this Constructors' title, although they are in a very comfortable position. He's staying out, so this is just going to lose Beza more time, although I think Absolute 11 is going to dispatch the AlphaTauri pretty quickly. And what message have you just deleted off, Playducci?
I had enough of him saying things. I had enough of him being mean to me, so I timed him out. So we can't comment anything now. No, he was just being mean to me, so I've timed him out now.
Be a bully, not a bully.
Yeah, exactly. Here comes Beza now. I mean, Beza in absolute level. He's going to push. He's absolutely going to go round the outside, and he has done as well. What an overtake! What an overtake
stupid
from
heading
him.
onto it straight.
But he's done it though. Still. To be fair, he's got the DRS because he was behind. He was behind Beza through the detection zone. So actually, Absolute 11 with the move done, and is up into first position in this race.
He's losing so much time. He needs to pit.
How long is 600 seconds?
Well, it's 600 seconds.
Yeah. How long is that in minutes? Is what I meant to say. Well, no, this is 60 seconds a minute actually, so it's just 6 minutes.
Well, it's 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes. Wait, I haven't timed him out for 10 minutes, have I? Can I untime him out? That was not as long. I timed him out for way too long.
10 minutes or 6?
No, it's 6 minutes. It's 6 minutes because it's 60 minutes. It's 60 seconds.
It's 10 minutes.
Is it 10 minutes?
It is 10 minutes, and Natty's picked up a 3-second penalty.
Sorry, Dutchy, you shouldn't have been mean to me.
The thing here is Natty still hasn't got past Black. So Black Country's got past Natty. What the hell has happened to Natty?
I don't know, but Natty, he's just this lack of setup is really hurting him.
It really is. I don't know whether that was a legitimate overtake. Natty still has his front wing, so it wasn't a spin.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
I think he just ran very wide.
Yeah, Piero.
I don't understand. We don't either.
I don't really know what Beza's doing, to be fair. I mean, he's taking these mediums as long as he can, but personally, I feel like he's losing a lot of time with that wing damage. Do you not think, Evan?
But he lost 3 seconds in the lap to Absolute 11.
Remember, Absolute 11 is on fresher mediums. Just remember that. But
yeah, he is. But I gotta say, he's still looking very comfortable for this race win. Although he does have to pit again. Pope doesn't. Would be a very nice way to Pope to top off the season by taking a race win. Better surely he's pitting this lap. Otherwise he's just going to lose the advantage that the hards give, surely.
Yeah, I mean, Piero, he isn't actually far from the puncture area. Am I able to? Bear with me. Hang on.
Oh, and Natty has got the move back on Mr. Black Country Mush. He's got a very nice move into the chicane, and that's a straight up corner, good Black Country. Please don't do that again. We love a Black Country good result. Bez in.
Needs to, man. Beza into the pits. As Piero requested, Beza into the pits. Is he going to change his wing, Evan? Let's ride on board with him and have a look. Are they bringing a wing out?
Yes.
Yes,
they are.
indeed they are. So where will this drop Beza? Cryptek will go past him.
This could drop him behind Black Country.
No, let's have a look. It will drop him behind Natty.
Black Country's right
Wait,
behind him.
Beza's gone for softs. Beza's on the soft tyres.
Oh, he's messed us all up.
No, but is he on for the two
There's only
stop?
11 laps left.
Is he going to try and go? Is he going to go for a medium to soft? No. Surely he cannot go for a medium to soft.
Not.
Mate, well, we'll find out. We'll find out, see what he does.
This has just got really interesting all of a
Right, if
sudden.
he goes for a medium to soft, this could be something, but it's put him quite far down the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
But
to
he's
do a
gonna-
championship update here.
Yeah, go on, give us a championship update.
I will, I just have to do the maths. I have my notebook in front of me.
Remember,
I will do the maths
Cryptek
in a
may
moment.
still have to pit.
Yes, he might.
But so will Beza, possibly.
Bez is a madman. Although there wasn't much, like, he left way too late for pitting for hards in the first place. He should have pitted earlier and he would have lost much time.
Oh, yeah,
Black
well, we're
Country's
gonna
go
see.
at Natty,
Yeah,
by the way.
we're gonna see a move from Black Country. Will he be looking for a move on Natty? Black Country's gonna go down the inside, and indeed, actually, why did that change the camera? Stupid Codemasters, and gets the move done. Actually,
He's got it done. Black Country, mate. You are a living legend. I'm sorry, but remember in race 1 when Black Country took out Natty?
I do remember that. That was a.
If
Do you know
Black
what?
Country
Evan,
costs
do you know what?
Mercedes,
That seems like yesterday, mate. But carry on.
it really does. I'm just thinking. Absolute in the pits, by the way, for another set of mediums.
Into the
But
pit.
no, he's actually pitting the paddock, would you believe? And
Haha, funny. Yeah, Cryptek into the pits. He's gone for the set of softs, interestingly. So he's got off
Yeah,
those
good
mediums
strategy.
early. 10 laps on those. I think he could get it done.
think
As,
Beza can get this
everyone
done,
going
you know.
past, but Natty's come. Sorry, Cryptek's come up behind Beza. But Beza now right up the back of behind Natty. And will Beza be looking for the move? As
Easily,
Natty now just
surely.
really struggling. Beza round the outside. Will he get the move done? And that is a very,
Pope's into
very
the
nice
lead.
overtake. And then is Pope now into the lead of this race, and he's got the overtake done
wow,
on
it gets
Jutsu
worse
Kev.
for Ferrari.
And Ferrari, it's gone from bad to worse for them.
Really, really has. They are really portraying Ferrari tactics here. As he's back up, he's now in the 5th as Beza.
Oh, here we go.
That's made my maths easier. So thanks, Beza.
There you go,
Appreciate that one.
Dutchy.
Ducci is back.
I untimed him out. He's had his talk. He's been on the naughty step, so now it's about time for him to come back into the chat.
Nice, thanks.
You know, he's had his time out in the corner, so he can come back now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably only me and you and the British and Irish people who understand the naughty steps.
Yeah, no,
But
it probably is.
the
To be
top
fair.
two don't have penalties as well. I'm not gonna check the penalties because
I don't-
why? It should be.
We'll check them. Natty has 3
Alright.
seconds. Cryptek has 3 seconds. Black Country has 9 seconds. Beza with
Oh.
6. Jetsy with 6. And Absolute 11 with 3.
Jetsy with it 9 now.
Oriole has 15 seconds. Gavra has 6. At the moment, Gavra is picking up a point.
Get in there, Gavra. And Beza's just got fastest lap, which is going to give him another point, which just makes Ferrari's day even worse, to be honest. And so Ferrari fans, the gap between AlphaTauri and Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship is 25 points.
That's not great for the
They've
Ferrari
bottled
team.
it.
I mean, yep, they've done a typical Ferrari. They have just completely threw it away. And to be fair, Natty up behind Black Country, so he might look for a move now. Is Dutchy back in the chat? I don't know.
I don't know. It's called me
Untimed
welcome to the
out.
chat rooms.
Untime out user. I have untimed out the user. So why is
Oh,
it not?
Jetsy Kev's picked up 3 seconds, which just puts
Oh.
AlphaTauri in an even better position.
Yeah, it does put Alpha in a brilliant position. But I have... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Welcome back, Dutchy.
Hello.
Welcome back to the chat, my friend. Where have you been? You've missed the entirety of this race.
Yeah, we missed your comments.
Yeah, I know, man. You've been... I don't know, where did you go, man? I mean, you were commenting all the time, and then you just left. Like, it's... You know, we missed you, man. We missed you. Love you too, Twitchy. Love you too, As Black Country is right up behind Natty still. Cryptek getting involved as well. He's on those fresh softs, remember, Evan, and he'll be flying towards the end of this race. Only has to get them going about 8 laps. Jetsy's coming to the pits for what is going to be his second stop, and he's gone onto the mediums, interestingly.
This is actually his third stop.
Is it? Oh, yeah, because he got damaged, didn't he?
He did the big
CC,
bottle.
good sir, CC. Pierre, yeah. It's with me and Dutchy, it's a very much a love-hate relationship, and it will probably be like that forever.
Oh, it really is. But so this race is not. Really
Here comes Cryptek.
Oh, never mind.
Looking for the move. Some point.
Doesn't.
Some points redemption for the Ferrari team as he goes past. Goes past Black Country and nice and easily gets the move done, and now he's got his teammate ahead of him. Hey, but Dutchy, we're all starting from the back anyway, mates. So there's there'll be no hate. Yeah, here goes Cryptek past Natty, and in the end he's gonna get the move done into the chicane. And yeah, you can just clearly see that there's definitely something wrong with that Ferrari of Natty's. It just isn't running correctly.
Yeah, it's just a love story, Tiger. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a love-hate relationship.
Are we gonna have a Gavra racing ship?
A ship?
Or whatever it's called. I see Lando Norris fans doing it all the time. With Carlando and...
Oh, a shipping... Don't you mean a shipping name?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, play Tiger?
Play Tiger, yes. Taiguchi.
Ty Dutchy.
No, Tig and then Uchi.
Tig Dutchy.
Yes, Taiguchi.
What about just Tiger Dutchy? No, it doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it, actually? No. It's not a good ring to it.
I'm kind of being weirded out by that whole conversation.
I don't know, but I'm now just thinking of shipping names for some of the drivers that we've got here. Pope R. The two Alpha Tauri drivers. Pope R.
Cryptek.
We could do Best Pop. What about Cryptek and Natty? We could do Crip Natty, or we could do Novik. We could do Nat Tech. He goes Black Country round the outside and gets the move done on Natty. It was a good move actually there, getting around the outside, using the most of that. Using the most of those track limits. I'm trying to think of some more shipping names. What about
Triple Godfather?
Jetzel for the McLaren boys.
A Renault, just Alex Gunnar.
Yeah. We got let's do the Mercedes because these are actual Mercedes teammates. Let's do
Black Country Novik.
Black Country Novik. That's not bad.
Gavra Country Mush. Just call them Mush. Lush.
Gavra Mush. No, call it Gavra's Country. This is Gavra's Country. There we go. See, you can tell that there's just nothing happening in this race now. We've just started making shipping names for all of the drivers.
Do this at the weekend. I would definitely.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
No, I'm saying they should have.
They should have. Yeah, no, they should have.
Obviously, but hey.
Hey, you
then
never
it's
know.
just Kev because he doesn't have a teammate.
No. Crofty does speak about some weird stuff. Like Martin Brundle sometimes just has no idea what he's on about.
Yeah, and
here comes Natty. Was looking for the moves there.
Jetsy is catching up to these two, by the way.
Did you see what he said about Perez? Oh, hang on, we're going to do an overtake here. I'll tell you in a second. Here comes Natty back on Black Country Mush. These two just going at it the entire race. And Natty now, will he be looking for the move to the inside? Black Country going to hold it there. They're going to go wheel to wheel as who will get the move done. And Natty having to cut across there, and he actually picked up a 3-second time penalty because of it. And in the end, gets the move done. But here comes Black Country. He's going to go down the inside. And what a move from Black Country Mush. And he is up into 6th position.
Just to let you know how bad Natty is struggling here, Black Country Mush is on 16-lap-old hard compound tyres, and he's still at the same pace as the champion. That's how badly Natty is set up. And here comes Jetsy as well, just to make that he's like
Piero.
worse.
That's brilliant, Piero. Look what Piero said. Here comes Jetsy now, and Natty's going to send it to the inside. Sorry, that is quite funny. It's going to be the comment of the day. Yeah,
Absolute 11 past Jutsi Kev.
Oh yeah, it goes Absolute 11 now, and Jutsi Kev gets the move done. But Pierre, yeah, no, good point. Black Country, I'm telling you, him and Cryptek and Jetsy have been some of the most improved drivers in this league.
Yes, they really
recently, in recent races, they have been some of the most improved drivers. I have to say, like really, really running well. Here comes Jetsy though. Speaking of the man, looking for the move. And going to try and go round the outside of Black Country. In the end, does nice and easily get the move done and is up into 6th position now. Goes the McLaren driver. That was funny, Piero, mate. That's made me laugh. Yeah, did you see what Brundle was saying about Perez? So you know how Leclerc just sent it on him. Oh, here comes Oriol on Gavra, by the way. Getting the move done. McLaren
he was
driver.
saying Perez closed the door.
Yeah, no, he was saying that Perez should have gave Leclerc more room. Apparently it was Perez's fault.
Yeah, like I don't think Perez was
No,
expecting
it was full on Leclerc's fault, and he completely just sent it up the inside. Like, I don't really know. Like,
and in that secure Grand Prix, if I heard the man from King's Lynn once more, I might have stabbed something.
Stop. Just please. Don't. Please.
What?
What?
I think you're from there then.
No.
Oh no, I'm not allowed to say that.
No. I'm not from there. I don't know, I feel like we're talking about two different things here now.
I said if I heard Crofty and Rundle say the man from King's Lynn once more.
Oh. Okay.
And you
I thought you were on about a driver being from there, because we were talking about two different things.
I don't know where any of these are from.
I don't know where any of them from either, to be fair.
I only know where Gavra's from.
No, in the actual F1, you numpty.
Oh, yellow flag.
Oh, someone's had a
tree. Oh, it's a Red Bull.
It's Robert
Codfather.
And he's having to move out the way. Because, he got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Game. That's crazy. Codemasters, thank you. But it's a completely Leclerc's fault. Like, you can't deny it. He just sent it. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
We were saying how this track is great for league racing. This race has been dreadful.
No, it's been all right, to be fair. I just think it would have been better if Natty hadn't have had these setup problems. I think because the championship fight would have, the constructors' fight would have been made a little bit more interesting, but it kind of just died it down now.
Well,
Dutchie making a good point here.
Forward to.
What do we do? Have a good thing
Gavra's on course for points.
I know Gavra's on course for points, which is good to see. Dutchie making a good point in the chat saying, I'm proud of Cryptek and Black Country due to their performance in this championship. Yeah, them two have really stepped up. Like, they've really recently had a really good race. But Evan, I'm going to have to avert your eyes now to 3rd and 4th position, because here comes the AlphaTauri man who started at the back of the grid. He's going to go down the inside and in the end gets the move done on Jutsikev up into 3rd position.
Can he go after Absolute 11 now? That's the question.
We'll have to find out and see what he can do. I mean, he's 4.7 seconds behind and he's on the soft tyres. No, but you see, the problem with it's Absolute 11 on... Oh, here comes Natty on Black Country. Once again, these two just battling away, Evan. But, yeah, Yeah, better on those 1 lap older on the softs, but Absolute 11 on the mediums. I think Jetsy as well has definitely come a long way as well, to be fair. And some really good races is Jetsy. In recent performances. As Black Country picking up another 3-second time penalty, battling with Natty. Black Country with 18 seconds to his name. And... yeah, that's a lot of people. Jetsy with 12 seconds, Better with 6. So Better doesn't open up a 3-second gap, Evan. He will be dropped down. He will drop down behind Jutsi, Kev. Yeah, a lot of people with a lot of penalties at the back.
But is people still trying to explain how Cryptek did not win the Singapore race? Yeah, I am.
I don't know how Cryptek didn't win Singapore, if I'm honest. He should have.
I hate the fact I missed that race.
I know, it's annoying. It was one of the best races of the season, I can't deny. But I'll tell you what...
Japan was quite good as well.
Japan was, to be fair.
I'll tell you what... That was very good.
Oh, that was very good as well. I'll tell you what was good, though. What was good? No. I'll tell you why that was, though, Pierre. I think he made contact with this man here in the McLaren. And went careering into the wall, which wasn't great. And I can tell you, his reaction afterwards was also not very great. But I can understand his frustration because Cryptek was...
Scaver's got 3 seconds.
Cryptek was on to win that race, and and I think you were just about to say, Evan, that...
Is it? On course for a podium.
And there it is.
Got back past
Black Country on the outside of Natty, and in the end he gets the move done again, but the Black Country's going to lose a position anyway on penalties with 2 laps to go, so...
He will, but it's still just so nice to see him. And Natty having this amazing scrap.
These two just been going at it the entire race. Natty back down the inside. He's forced Black Country a little bit wide. There's contact, and that may have just ended that battle right there.
Yeah, possibly. Although Black Country maybe he'll catch up. And another thing to note here is Beza did manage to do this medium soft.
He's actually made it work. He has as well. Well, we don't know yet. Remember, we've still got 2 laps left, Evan. There could be punctures on the way. We don't know. We'll find out. As actually, he hasn't gained much on Absolute 11. Natty picking up another 3-second time penalty.
That actually, yeah, no, he still has half of what Black Country Bush has.
Yeah, so Natty will keep 7th position, but Gavra still keeping that point, which is great to see. Alex
Gunnermack has 11 seconds of penalties. I want to know how he has 11 seconds. Oh, well, he's got 5 seconds, honestly, somewhere in there.
Active in the chat saying, not best day for Red Bull. Oh, no, they had to, well, I mean, 2 replacement drivers in for the Red Bull team, so... not going too great for those two, but I've got to say, amazing racing, Evan. Can we just point out earlier from Robert Cardfather, it was quite amazing, really.
Tigers.
Because Natty and Black Country again. Natty down the inside, and Natty then gets the move done on Black Country, and these two just battling away again.
Yeah, and I was going to say Jetsy might lose the spot to Natty, but no, he definitely won't.
Oh, he's looking for the move there, was Black Country, but just couldn't get the move done. As, Evan, we have now gone on to the final lap of the finale of the premiere of the season, I know. And there is the championship.
Going to end it a lap behind.
And there is a championship about to be wrapped up, and yeah, it's going to be... The AlphaTauri boys. I mean, yeah, AlphaTauri been consistent all season and definitely bringing the fight to the Ferrari team and have done an excellent
Black
race today.
Gone exploring.
And Black Country apparently has gone exploring, according to Evan. It's Evan Natty fighting again. Oh no, they're not. They are at the moment, but Black Country's still behind him. But
can he get a last lap move done? He won't finish ahead of him on penalties.
He might try, but Pope though. What a race for he had, Evan. Actually, to be fair, Absolute 11 is gaining on him on this final lap, but does have a penalty. Jetsy on Cryptek. Here he goes now. Some final lap overtakes on their way. Here goes Jetsy, and easily gets the move done before the corner.
Yeah, that was pretty handy for Jetsy.
Black Country on that tee. Black Country
on,
on Natty,
Black
here we
Country,
go.
go
Black
on.
Country going to go round the outside. Natty going to defend to the inside. These guys just battling it out the entire way. And Black Country is going to get the move done for now, but we'll quickly just move up now to the winner of the final race in Abu Dhabi.
What
And
a
will
race.
take the Constructors' Championship for AlphaTauri. Pope,
Once the
absolute
crosses the
Pope
line,
with
it
the
is
win.
confirmed.
Absolute 11 in second. Beza will take third after starting from the back of a grid.
Natty's got Black Country.
What a race from him. Natty getting past Back Country, but it's going to be Jetsy who will come round the final two corners and take fifth place after he picked up damage earlier. The two Red Bull boys finishing a lap behind. Cryptek will finish in fifth in the end. Natty getting back past Black Country through the hotel here. As these two just been battling non-stop, and Natty almost lost the rear. That was very close. Natty almost losing the rear here, and now he's going to come through the final corner.
Country's not even going to get 8. It's going to go to Oriole.
So Natty in the end crossing the line. Oriole will come across the line and take 8. The Black Country going to take 9th, but get this right, Gavra's going to get points, and it's going to be the boss man will come around and take points. A good end for the Mercedes team.
What a season.
And Mr. Gavranovic comes across the line to gain some points here, as the last man we are waiting for is Alex Gunnermack in the Renault. And that will be it for the final time in the Premier Series.
But that's it. AlphaTauri are your Constructors' Championships.
Definitely.
Piero summed it up perfectly. It wasn't the fight we wanted. But AlphaTauri have just did an awesome job there.
Mate. Well done. Yeah, good race from everyone. Pierre, Pope in the chat, Jutskev in the chat as well. Gavin, the points, great to see it is. As Alex Gunnermack in the end coming across the line, taking 11th place. What a season we've had, Evan. I've got to say, it's been one of the more exciting Premier Series seasons we've had in previous years, and it's definitely been one of the most exciting out of all of the leagues. Really, it's definitely been a good one. But your Constructors champions AlphaTauri and your Drivers champion for the Premier Series ex-Natty G, and that is this season, the 2020 season of the Premier Series, done and dusted, Evan. All done. And it seems like it's just flown by.
Because I said in the first race in Australia he wasn't going to get near the championship.
And there he is, winning the championship. Definitely. From that first race in Australia, when we saw Natty get taken out not once but twice in that race, retiring the car, to what we have seen now in the Premier Series, him winning the Drivers' Championship, and the AlphaTauri boys, Beza and Pope, taking Constructors, and Oriole apologising for what he did on Oriole apologising when he did on track today. It's all right, mate.
I didn't see
I didn't see much, to be fair, either, mate. It mustn't have been too bad because we didn't witness it. Thank you, Pope. Appreciate that, mate. Great season, really good fight championship. I think it was the most tight championship of the season. Yeah, it definitely was. It was really, really, really tight, this Premier Series championship. Pretty much went down to the second to last race. I mean the Constructors as well being really, really tight between the two of those. But Evan, you know what? I know you've been missing on a few occasions, but I thank you for joining me throughout this entire Premier Series season, and it seems like it has flown by.
It really has. It feels like Australia was literally yesterday.
I know, it does, mate. But thank you for joining me. Thank you, everyone, for racing and joining us in the chat. Chatting away as you all guys always do. Thank you to Gav. Let's give
1 second.
Go on.
Thanks to Piero. He's watched every single race this season.
He has. Piero's been brilliant in the chat. Piero has been brilliant in the chat. But let's also give
every single one apart from half of Monza. So you're not as good as
okay.
Piero.
Yeah. You're not as consistent as Piero there, playing Dutchy. Mara's in here as well. Yeah, Piero. Yeah, thanks, Piero, mate. We are a great duo.
Maris is here, and yeah, it was great. It was another, as RC8 said earlier, for the academy, the last season's academy drivers. It was a great season for them.
It definitely was. But yeah, well, let's do what I always do. Let's give a quick round of applause to the boss man, Gavra, in the chat for doing what he does best. As always, brilliantly well done to him as hosting all of these Premier Series lobbies and racing in them as well, and organising all the drivers at the same time. So the man doing what he does best. Yeah, Evan, you could have just put the clapping emoji like everyone else does.
I don't know how to do that on my laptop.
Would you like me to show you?
Not really, because I don't really use emojis.
Okay, yeah, to be fair, who uses emojis on a computer, to be fair, that's true. But, yeah, thank you, Gavra. Yeah, cheers, Evan.
That was for you as well.
But yeah, for the final time this year, it is going to be me, Tiger Assassin, and Mr. Evan Mann himself signing off for the final time here in the Premier Series. Everyone, have a great Christmas, and tune in tomorrow for the Super League, and we will see you all in the Premier Series next season.